Hey, Scribe, welcome to, can you believe it? It is day 4. So, quick recap. Day 1, what did we do? We silenced our inner critics. We overcame this fear. I gave you the link to my blog post to learn more about how to do that. Day 2, we talked about eliminating the clutter and the mess on your desk that is masquerading, that really is procrastination. Day 3, we talked about resisting the urge to write and edit. You just cannot do it at the same time. Let's see, day 4. Day 4 is about investing in your craft. Now, here's the deal. People think, oh, it's writing, I can do it, like whatever. But really, if you think about athletes, singers, dancers, who else? Any kind of entertainer, anyone who wants to go to the next level, they're not doing it just on their own. Misty Copeland wasn't just, she, yes, had inherent skill and talent, but she had to learn to be that premier ballerina. She had to really study. LeBron didn't just wake up and be LeBron. Even Beyonce had to go to singing lessons, right? So here's the thing. There's different levels to investing in your craft. And it could be something as simple as a $20 book. I am a huge fan of reading craft books and figuring out how to excel and be better. There's also mini courses, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a mini course that I have. There are free mini courses, and there are courses that might go from free to maybe $150. There are workshops. I have spent tons of money in workshops working on my craft and improving my writing, as little as maybe a one-day workshop that was in person and live, and maybe I spent $50, or maybe it was online and same thing, $50, all the way up to spending maybe like $1,000 on a course. I've also spent that on workshops. I love courses, books, workshops, working with an editor, anything that's going to help and take me to the next level. And I understand that everyone doesn't have the same budget. Believe me, I didn't always have the same budget. But when I had the money to do so, and when I have the money to do so, I do that. So let's just let a quick word about when you pursue a workshop. So workshops that are either online or in person, if they have an option for you to choose beginner, intermediate, or advanced, please stay in your lane and choose the appropriate course. So if you are a beginner, no shame in that, choose that. Don't try to choose advanced and find yourself sitting next to like Amy Tan or Joan Morgan in this workshop. They probably wouldn't be your colleague in the workshop. They probably would be teaching the workshop, but I'm just using those powerhouses as examples. The thing is that everyone in workshops, they share their work. So you are now turning over your short story, your script, your op-ed, your blog post, whatever it is, and everyone is reading it. So if you're really a newbie and you're in a room full of advanced folks, they're going to give you the side like, what the hell is this? And you don't want that. You'd rather be more comfortable in a room of your peers and everyone is on the same level. Let's see what else. And I'm looking down at my notes so I don't forget what to teach you. Oh, a thing about when you go into workshops, whether they're online or in person. Writers, we have to develop a thick skin. You cannot go in there being super sensitive and receiving these critiques, because there's a difference between a critique and a criticism. A critique is to make your writing better. You can't receive these critiques and then get all like Drake and be in your feelings. There's no time for that. You have to really develop a thick skin. And that's not to say that everyone's critique is going to be worthy of you taking their notes and now revising it. But there's going to be some times where, yes, that person is going to hit the mark. They found your blind spot that you did not see in your own writing, and their critique is really going to make your writing better. So that's why it's best to have that thick skin. If you are not a reptile, I suggest you get in touch with your reptile side, because there have been times when it's like, ouch, ooh, that critique, I know it was given to me with love, but it also hurt. at the same damn time. Okay, so what did I want to say here? Oh, so let's say you want to get your feet wet with a mini course. I actually have a mini course on my site that is absolutely free. It is a 5-day email course where I send you a lesson, and it's very short. These are so short. Do not feel intimidated at all. They're very short. You answer questions like starting with, why are you here? Why do you want to write? Why do you want to tell your story? And if you are specifically interested in writing a nonfiction book, this course is the course for you. It's like a kickstart. It's a jump start for you to get the juices flowing about why you want to write, see blind spots, learn about some mistakes that newbies make. One of the mistakes that newbies make is not having an editor. I took a course on how to self-publish books. And one of the mistakes I saw a lot of my classmates making was that they did not hire an editor. You cannot skip that step. So if you take my course, and I suggest that you do, and it's on the homepage of my website, and I will provide the link here for you, you will get into it and you'll get your feet wet in terms of taking courses and getting familiar with getting feedback. Because what I do is I definitely answer each and every email. So I'm looking forward to having you in the course. It's absolutely free. You know I love freebies, and I'm going to get back to you and give you valuable feedback on your story idea and how you can improve and strengthen your writing. So I will see you here tomorrow for day 5, the last writing tip and one more freebie. Take care.